Hi beautiful people, welcome to Kate's Space. Welcome to another Christmas December journal entry. I talked to you last time in the last video I did about our Christmas stocking tradition, and I had found these from last year's, I think it's a Stamperia paper pad, and I thought I might use them and try and do something just kind of quick and simple. When I was up at Mum's, I asked her about, you know, Christmas photos from when Joe and Andy and I were children, and we went through all her photos and we just could not find any Christmas ones, and we're just baffled that, well, I found two actually, I lie, I found only two Christmas photos of us as children, and I just feel like there must be more. Mum felt that way too, and there's a whole lot of slides there, but I looked at the dates on the side of all the boxes of the slides and none of them were for December. So yeah, it's a bit of a mystery. We're both a bit baffled by it. I have obviously photos of my kids, and I'm hoping I've got maybe a picture of Christmas stockings hanging up. Anyway, I'm going to do the page. I want to use this little vintage sort of index file thing, and I thought I could make this into a pocket because I may have multiple photos and I might want to write something. And then I had this little cute stocking paper, so I'll put that, I might put that as a little pocket. And then I'm going to put this on here, but I'd quite like something in the background. And so that's what I'm going to do, and then maybe tuck something in this. I think I want to back this with something as well, just so that it's a bit stronger. Maybe not that, but maybe like some music page or something, book page. I kind of want there to be a bit of room in this pocket, so I might put this on something and then make that the pocket. I'm just thinking. Christmas stockings. I've got some of this Tim Holtz paper that I haven't used at all yet, and it's really nice and strong. I'm just wondering if any of this will blend in. I've got, oh, there's the stripes. Where's the stripes? The stripes might work. Red stripes might work. I really like the little houses. I think they're so cute. Maybe I'll use that. The candy canes are cute as well. Not sure what I'm going to do about that now. So yeah, so maybe I'll make my little pocket out of that, even though that's a very not seasonal, it's really not seasonal for us. Oh, I quite like the candle too. I like the grunginess of that. Or we could just go for something more, much more plain. Do some, just like a bit of a book page pocket. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. So I'm going to fold my edges in so that I have a little bit more room. I just find otherwise my pockets tear when you put things in and out of them. So now I just need to be aware of where my actual real folds are. So that's there, and we'll take it to here. Maybe we will need to fold that a little bit straighter, perhaps. Okay, yep. And then put that like that. don't know why that's there. Right, and then we can tuck something in here. So that's good, good, good. I'll just tear this down. I might just give it a little bit of an ink. How is everybody? How are you all? I hope you're well and doing whatever you do in this season is bringing you joy. I've just finished recording my first Junk Journal January video, making my my journal. So in there I mentioned that I don't have any Scotch Create glue, which I then today went out to look for some glue stick because I ran out during that video. Well, probably before that video in actual fact. And I quite like saying the first Noel there. That's kind of cute. Okay, cool. And I went to the shop that normally has the Scotch Create glue. I might make this a pocket as well, just in case we want to put something little in here. I'll just pop that like that on top. And they had the Scotch Create glue sticks, so I grabbed 4. I'm thinking maybe I should have grabbed 10, but oh well, 4 is better than none. I'm pretty happy. You know, I'm thinking, well, if I don't have it again for another 6 months, so I may go back and get some more. I'm going to go into town tomorrow, I think, and do a bit of just Christmas shopping. I'm not planning on doing a lot this year, as you know. I've already told you that. But I've got a few things to do tomorrow. So that's the plan. Get a little bit of shopping done so that I don't have to go back into town. Or if I do, it's just to enjoy the buzz. I know a lot of people hate the busyness of the shops and everything at Christmas, but I actually really like it. When I lived in Auckland, which is a bigger city, I used to just go to the mall, just even though I'd finished my shopping, just to, I don't know, just to not hang out, but look around the shops and, you know, if there's anything I saw that I thought I wanted to buy. But I just love the atmosphere of it. I think that people thought I was a bit crazy, but that's just me. I like it. Right, so we can put something in there. Obviously, it's stating the obvious. Now this one here, I think I want to back it so that the pocket's a little bit bigger and has got, because if I have it like that, I've got nothing to fold under. Oh, well, I could just add some gussets with some paper, couldn't I? I mean, it could be a flip as well. Do we want a flip? Oh, that's all bent. And the little number 6 is bent. I might need to glue it down maybe. Or do I just want that as a pocket and then that can slide in there? Yeah, but I think I do need to make little, it's going to be too small. Although it could be just a tuck instead. You could just make it a tuck spot. Right, I need to make a decision about that. If we were going to make, oh here we go, here's some tea stain paper. Boop. Tea stain paper that we can make gussets out of. The girls and I are getting very excited about them coming, and I know Michaela's very excited about coming home and seeing all her, well, she's spending Christmas with Nick, her partner's family, but I know she's very excited about seeing the girls, her sisters, and obviously us, and then also her dad. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Super busy, but super fun as well. So yeah, I'm going to use those as little gussets, just so I've got more room to put things in there. Hopefully that will work. And my art glitter glue is exploding everywhere, so I need to start just putting the pin in every time. My art glitter glue arrived from where I ordered it while I was away at my mum's, so that's good. Got lots of art glitter glue now, and I've got some new pins, so I might actually chuck that wonky one out, or I might put it just in as a spare and you put a nice straight one in. There we go. Pretty simple page, but that's good. That's what we need at the moment. Nice simple page, and then hopefully I will be able to find some photos that I can print to tell the story. Otherwise it will just be some writing, but that's okay too. And let's just see if this is going to slide in there all right. Yeah, sweet. Piece of cake. We just need to make sure those little bits in there stick down. And then we need to decorate our little file folder card. Got this little die cut which I want to use. I love the embossed paper with the gold on it. I've also got this cool piece with the texture paste on it. Some brown paper. Do a little bit of a collage. Quite like that. Brown paper, and maybe we could have some music up there. There we go. Let's have a look at that. Yep, quite like that. I might tear this down a little bit more so it's a bit smaller. It's cute. I just wonder if it needs something else across the top there. Quite like that little bit of red there. I think that's okay. Alright, I think I'm going to go with that. I'm going to glue it down. Trying to make quick decisions. I'm going to have to wipe my desk after that, but that's okay. I might just ink that white edge there. So yeah, this will be a good little story that one day someone might read or not, who knows, doesn't really matter. I'll get it out next year and I'll enjoy it. I kind of wish this edge was a bit rougher. I don't know how to, I don't know whether this will work. Just to rough it up a bit. If I push this that way a little bit like that. Yep, it's better. Okay, let's glue this on. I might use the art glitter glue for this sort of shiny surface. Don't know if that makes, if it's any better, but this wallpaper really embosses so beautifully. Okay, and then a little bit of paper bag there. That should be fine with just some a bit of glue stick on there, should be fine. And then our little die cut on top. I've had to close the blind because we've got the sun shining through, so seems a bit dark in here to me, but I remember last time the lighting was actually fine and it looks fine through the phone, so it's good to know that I can close those blinds during the day and then I still don't need to turn my lights on. It's just so good, the light in here. There we go. So there's our little Christmas stocking. Oh. There you go, and that's gonna slip in there. I just want to make sure, we'll wait till it dries. Cute. Okay, I'm happy with that, or that could even go in there or there. I just need to find a picture now. A photograph, and I might put that on the back of here. Or back it and yeah, tuck some photos into here and then some writing. So happy with that. I'm wondering about, I'd quite like a little tab on this page. Maybe up here. Sew something, and then I might put a little dangle on here. Got a little bit of gold knitting. Yeah, quite like that. Let's see if we close the book, we can kind of just have that, it's just poking out a little bit. That's cute. Alright, so I might stitch it on to maybe this. Just something to give it some strength. Yeah, and that still looks nice from that side. And I haven't got any bells, so I think it's time to put a bell on. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to open my new pins. And we'll go with red. There we go, nice straight pin, goes up in beautifully. Right, let's stitch this. Thread, I think, to do the rest. Because I want to sew this on as well. Right, I'm going to stitch this little bobbly thing on. Or do I want that there? No, I'll keep it there if I can. Just a little cluster of stuff that I had on my desk. So I watched Sarah from Roxy Creations talk about the new volume 3 of the Journal of Stitchery, and they're doing a bobbin roll thing. And I looked at getting a bobbin from where they got theirs from, but it works out quite expensive because the postage alone is nearly $50. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and find a bobbin myself here. And if not, maybe David will be able to make me one. My other roll stitching piece that I did with handmade by Anne, she did a thing during the first lockdown. We all stitched along, and I actually have hung that on a piece of driftwood off the beach, so I could do that. Yeah, anyway, I'm keen to do it, but I don't know if I will. I guess if you don't commit, then usually you'll end up not doing it, but I feel like everyone's so far ahead with their stitching because they've done the other two they're 6 monthly, are they 6 monthly projects? But we'll see. It'll be good to do, it would be nice to do something different, and I do love stitching. I feel like that needs something on there. I've got some little red buttons here. Little glass ones. They're kind of cute. Maybe I'll put a little glass button on here. I'm holding on to them for so long. Could do a little green one maybe. Kind of hoarding my buttons. Let's stitch that on. If you're gonna hoard something and you really love something, you should probably put it in your own journal. I'm gonna put that little laundry label on again. That's some things I bought from France, and I've been hoarding them. So, oh, I cannot get my needle to go through it. There we go. Excuse me. So yes, pop a couple of stitches into there. Stitch a wee button on, and hey presto, we're done. Well, we're done with that. Whoop, done with that snippet anyway. Pretty much always stitch my buttons on. Can't get my head around gluing buttons, but it's a perfectly acceptable thing to do, glue a button on. I just like stitching. I like the look of them being stitched on. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to glue that onto there, so it is splodging out everywhere. I'm going to put the glue on this thickest, whoop, see, comes out real fast compared to the, because I'm used to the empty one, almost empty one. That's okay, I want it well glued on. I want some of it sticking out over the edge. The other side, there we go. And then I am going to get one of my little bells. These are the cutest ones, they make the nicest sound. The rusty ones jingle a little bit. And then I've got these really cute tiny ones. They don't really jingle though. Let's see. No, it doesn't really jingle. Maybe I can put 2 bells on. Yeah, I love the sound that makes. Hi, I'm back. I've had a bit of a think and I decided I wanted to talk about the swallows that are nesting outside my craft room. It's their nesting time at the moment. This is the only swallow picture I could find. I can't take a picture of the nest because it's right up in a little corner, up in the sort of beams of the carport. So I can't really get a photo, and they're far too fast for me to get a photo of them. So I'm just gonna use this picture, and I'm gonna use this digital, which is like a music picture cover. And so that can be, and then I've got a little pocket and I'll write a little note about the swallows because they've not nested there before. It's a new phenomenon. I don't know if I told you the story, but they were actually, we did find their nest in the garage because we leave the garage door open the majority of the time. Probably shouldn't, but we do. And they had, I saw them flying in and out. I think I've told you all this. I'm starting to repeat myself. Never mind. And I said to David, I think they're building a nest. We couldn't find it for ages, and then David did find it and he took it down. And that was before there were any, oh, excuse me, eggs. Before there were any eggs or babies in there. Since they've built this nest in the carport, and actually I did find a little baby bird on the ground dead a while ago now, but they're still flying in and out of there. I haven't seen any babies. Normally baby birds make such a racket, but anyway, we have these swallows. We've become accustomed to them. They wake us up every morning with their noisy chirping and singing, and we're quite attached to them now, so I may as well write about them in my Christmas journal. So I'm going to turn that into a pocket and that into a little journaling card. Well, not a journaling card because it's got that information, and then then something else needs to go in there to write on. So am I going to make little, yes I am, I'm going to make little oldie things, and then we'll call it a day, and that will be another 2 pages done. I am behind, but I'm not stressing about it too much. I was messaging Joe on Facebook Messenger and we were having a bit of a laugh of how we're always behind on everything. It's just the way we are, I guess. Do I want that bit? I can probably don't need that bit. Just give that a bit of an ink. Yes, so that's the swallows. There's a little bit less to journal about on a day-to-day basis because we're not really going away. We haven't really got anyone coming for actual Christmas, leading up to Christmas, so there's not as much sort of going on. Yeah, so maybe that's why I sort of thought maybe I need to do some pages that aren't actually sort of daily December type pages, because I haven't really got a lot going on in my life at the moment. Oh, how sad is that? I'm actually okay with it. I'm not upset about it, but I'm just, it's a bit of a giggle. But that will all change. Soon there'll be everybody here and there'll be too much to journal about and I won't have enough pages. Oh, this glue is actually going everywhere, isn't it? Not quite sure what causes that. Right, so there's my little pocket thingy-majibby. Quite like that. I really like that digital, so I'm glad to use it in my journal. Actually thinking about that, that would make a really lovely glassine printed on tracing paper, wouldn't it? A little bag. Okay, so now we've got our little pocket ready for our little birdies. I fussy cut that one out and I'm wondering whether I might sit them on there. I need some new fussy cutting scissors, so if anyone out there knows what the best ones are. I used to have that yellow pair of Cutter Bees, is it? And I did love those, so I might go back to those. Unless anyone knows of something that's really good. I just want something quite small and sharp. These scissors here are good. I didn't buy these, I acquired these, but they're not amazing for fussy cutting. So we'll just glue that little one up there. Let's try and cut out his beak a little bit better without cutting it off. Just go around the edge of him, a bit of ink, and then glue him on. Yeah, so not a overly inspiring page here, but here we go. He can sit on the little post. Whoop. And then I'm just going to glue this together. I'm going to have to put something along the bottom because, I mean, that's just information on swallows. It doesn't really need, I don't really need it, but why not? I was using up one of my vintage book pages, so that's always a good thing. I've got two of the same book. the New Zealand Book of Common Birds, I think it's called, or something like that. Okay, so they're gonna go in there. And I just want something along the bottom. Yeah, I think I'll just use that. I'm just gonna glue, it's just to cover up this bit here because it's longer. Oh, so, yeah, okay. So I'll cut it off there and just trim it off along here. There we go, we've got a little card to pop in there. I'm wondering if I want a little feather. A little collection of feathers here. That one would be cute. A little bit of lace around it maybe. Can't seem to tie a bow. That's okay. Just sew our little feather on and have a little snippet down here. There we go, I've got this bow happening. This is going to work. Lace isn't that easy to pull through when you're trying to make a bow. It kind of grips. Make a bow. Did I say make a go? Here we go. We could try that. A little feather. Maybe some of this would be cute. Yeah, that's cute. I feel like I need something else on there. I could sew something on. Oh, a little flower. Like this one, which is quite big. Or these little ones that I tea stained. I've seen other people use feathers and they work really beautifully. Mine doesn't seem to look that great. Almost looks like baby hair, which sort of freaks me out a bit. I guess it could sit up there on top of there. No. I really want to use this piece of paper, you can tell, because I keep grabbing it and seeing where I can put it. So this is off, I think this is off one of Ida Jane's. I like that. Well, I'm going to start by putting this on here. Me. It's probably upside down, but I don't mind. Then this bit of lace which has just been hanging around. It is stitched together, but I tried to unpick it and it was just too difficult to unpick, but it's a little feather. Don't know about the flower. Kind of cute. We could just stitch that like that, couldn't we? Let's just stitch it and see what we think. Whoops, now I've unthreaded my needle. Not a very chatty video today. I'm sorry about that. I don't know how much of this you'll even see if I edit it. When I'm editing it, if I watch it and it's just very uninteresting, I might, yeah, edit it or delete it, one or the other. It's like watching paint dry, which it very well might be, because I haven't got any clever, interesting stories to tell you. No witty repartee, unfortunately. There we go, so I've stitched that one there. Just knot it off at the back. And I might just put another stitch up here around this top of this flower. And we shall see. I kind of feel like I want some sparkles on here. Oops, I've caught myself up around there. Around the wire, have I? Oh, yep, freed it up. There we go, that'll do. I just cut that off, fold it underneath. And I keep forgetting to put the pin in my glue. Right, I'm just going to glue this on. Ooh. Try not to use too much glue, she says. There we go. And then we just need something to write on. And we'll be done. Maybe a number. We haven't got a number on here, so this is number 7. Got 8, so this is 8. There we go. We could have stitched, I think well, I should have stitched that on as well. pin it on maybe. And have I got a 7? What have I got for 7? There you go, I've got 7 as well. Just maybe wrap that round there for now. I think that works. It's not going to go anywhere. And I'll probably just glue it. Okay, so 7 and number 8. Did we get glue seeping through to the feather? We did. That's a shame. Didn't really want that to happen, but never mind. Guess it won't go anywhere. And number 8. Yep. Don't really want the feather to be hidden. Maybe I'll just put number 8 up here. Oops. There we go. Right, so I will make something to go in there and write on it. I'll do that. I think I've used up enough of your time. So we've got to find some photos, so that might be a search that happens tonight, and we need to write a little story about the Christmas stockings and tuck some photos in, and then write a little story about the swallows. So that's 7 and 8 done. Whether we'll ever catch up, I don't know, but I hope you enjoyed that. It was might have been a bit dry. I'll have to go back and have a look, but anyway, thanks so much if you have watched, and thanks for hanging out with me. I hope your holiday season is going well. I'm thinking of everybody, and yeah, thanks again. See you in the next video. Bye.